Okay everyone, welcome back to another live stream of Diablo 3. Just making sure that the chat is working today. There were some issues last time I was streaming. So, well, so far it looks good, so I can actually keep up with what you guys are saying, and you guys watching it on YouTube or on my Twitch channel later will actually be able to see what kind of questions I'm getting, so it makes more sense. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right in. I am doing adventure mode again, or still. I managed to hit level 70, and I'm working on my Paragon levels now, which are basically these kind of cap level bonus levels you can do, and you can check them out right here. So every time you get a Paragon level, you get to kind of put points into one of these 4 categories, and they cover all your characters, so they go kind of cross characters. So if I make a new character, he'll also have these bonuses. And it does seem like some of these top ones here, they don't have a cap level, and I think they're dependent on the type of character that you've made. So because I have a barbarian here, it's going to focus on strength and vitality and attack speed and cooldown reductions and so on. So those bonuses will carry over even if I make a monk or whatever, and he might have other stats that are his primary stats. So enough about that. I've been doing a bit of a Nephalem rift here, and I'm going to jump right back into it here. Let me just make sure that I've sold all my junk items. Yes, I went back here because I managed to pick up these pants here that are part of a set. So I just need to socket those and everything. Alright. So, oh whoops, this was not actually what I wanted to do. I need to go through this one over here. There we go. Right back into it. And I'm currently playing on Torment level 1, so a little tougher than my last stream, but I have gotten geared out a bit better. Just gotta get used to this new button layout that I made for playing on my Vita. It's getting tough. Getting these elite characters, they can be troublesome in Torment mode. Ouch. Yeah, that didn't go too well. You need to kill off these guys as well. They're causing way too much trouble. Wow. It's amazing, every time I start up a stream, things start going this way. I guess that's just kind of a rule about live streaming. You're always going to suck a little more than you normally do. Always got the main boss down. There we go. Now we just gotta focus on minions. Okay, jump up here and grab this junk and more junk. Alright. So I'm at 44% now before the Rift boss shows up. So I can't lure these guys over to the trap. That worked out. Oh, we got another group of bosses here. Ow.
Need more time.
Need to get out of there. Yeah, my little helper there, he isn't doing too well. It's going down quite a lot.
Do that.
Just to see. Ah, and he's back. Wow. Stun these guys. I don't know what's going on right now. It's like as if when you hit that broadcast button, the difficulty level just shoots up. Guess I was doing fine earlier. At least I got a Paragon point out of that.
I have been hit. Not ready yet.
And there we go.
What a monstrous creature!
Alright, so actually I'm just going to go in here and assign a point. Just do a little bit more area damage, which is since that's my main focus. Increased armor. I think I might change this one to a cooldown reduction here. Because that Call of the Ancients is kind of my go-to to get out of trouble, because they absorb the damage that I take. So in tough spots, they're really good to kind of call in and get help from. Much better.
Need more time.
Grab that double damage right there. That was effective. %58%. So a bit of ways to go still. And again today, of course, I'm hoping to get to see the Last of Us Rift. I've not seen that one yet. Although I did experience getting invaded by another player from my friend list's killer. That was pretty interesting. Okay, here we go. Nice. Ah, nice, I got my little skeleton crew as well. Oh, they just disappeared again. So I have a proc on one of my items that says that if I do kind of a kill streak, what they're called, like one of those rampages, then there's a chance it might summon some skeletons that'll come help me out. Between these guys here. Actually, I just also remembered that my skill here needs to be changed back a bit to something I had before. So instead of increased damage, I want it to, yeah, regen health. Yeah, and those guys showed up again, which is nice. Some of that going on. Alright. Oh, boss time. These guys hurt. I should get out of here. There we go. Now I got my little friends helping me out. And feel free to ask questions if you have any about the game. I've been playing for a couple of weeks now, so I should be able to answer most of your questions. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, they got me. I need some kind of survivability skill here to help me out. I'll check that out once this fight is over. Doesn't really help that my friend there is always down for the count. There we go, finally. Alright, let's just check out if that's something my follower can use. Not really. But he needs some survivability, so maybe it's actually a good thing to give him this here instead of the axe. Let's check. Why did I ever give him that axe when it's clearly better for me? I don't know. There we go, switch it out. And that's junk. Yeah, skills real quick. Let me just see here. Increased damage, knockback, additional fury. That's alright. This one here can be changed right now. A ground stomp. There's a lot of stuff on cooldown. I should just wait for it a bit. Alright. And I will continue here. What's that group? More junk. Gonna keep moving a bit because these guys are quite annoying to fight. They don't really give you much. Alright, once this guy's down, I should check out the this guy over here as well. Some of my abilities that aren't on cooldown right now, see if I can switch them out a bit. So my leap is still good. These guys are helping me. This one here is increasing. So I guess unless my ground stomp has some kind of improvement to it once it's done cooling down, I don't know what else I can really do. Oh, excuse me for a second, I just need to adjust these. There we go. Okay, so that's ready to be tinkered with. Let's see. Pure regeneration. Ah yes, the fact that they have a chance to drop a health globe, that will help me out a lot. I've used that before. Especially since I have a passive that increases the health that I get from health globes. I'm pretty dependent on them.
The ancient smile.
Get out of that fire.
You cannot stand before me. Not ready yet.
These guys are a little tough, but they're not doing too much damage, so I'll be fine. On these guys just for the sake of damage. An axe. Can my follower use the axe? No. There's junk to me as well. I keep looking at my follower just because he's got that big shield on, because earlier I played with my Crusader who's got a similar shield on his back. So if you see me running into walls, that's probably why. Equipment, sure. I got there. There you go. There. Here we go. Just gonna show it off for a couple of seconds on each. Hopefully that will be enough to kind of see what I've got. Yeah, I need to switch out that whole sweep attack thing on these because I'm not a Crusader right now. And there we go. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm running with right now.
Overburdened. I am returning to town.
And speaking of changing out that stat, I should probably check out doing that now. Just want to salvage some of this stuff. Boom. And just go over and get it, enchant it maybe. The boots. If I have the mats for it, that is. Oh, thank you. Alright, so let's see. Can I do that? Yes, I can, so let's switch that out. Don't need that. See what I can get instead. Hammer of the Ancients, or life per second. I don't use Hammer of the Ancients. Can I change it again? Yeah, I can I? I'll give it another go. Roll the dice. More armor, or the Hammer of the Ancients. I really like that hammer. I'm gonna go one more time, because I got plenty of mats for it. Nah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the life per second. At least I don't have a useless stat on this pair of boots now.
I have some new items that I'm certain you will love.
I'm sure you do, Mr. Vendor.
Feels strange.
Okay, so junk. And moving on. So I'm at 94%, so I'm getting close to that boss fight. Yeah, here we go. This is going to be a nice, tough fight, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to summon the boss during this craziness. Gonna get a bit out of that. Ow. Slam these guys. I'm getting a health orb over there. Oh. Gotta watch out now.
Need more time.
Oh, thank God for my follower there. Save my behind. These guys gotta go down.
I'm healed.
Yoink. Oof, it's just me and him. He's got some moves. How perfect was that? I'm pretty impressed.
Not ready yet.
Whoa. Stun the guy again. Keep that Ren going. Oh no. Calling in reinforcements here. Alright, gotta watch myself now. Got no friends to absorb the damage I'm taking. Some of that in there, stun him a bit. What? They just keep coming. This is gonna be a rough fight. I can see that already. Stun. Come on, I need some health orbs. Alright, so my Call of the Ancients is almost ready, so I can call in some friendlies again. There we go. A bit more safe now. A bit. Another one. At least the ones that summons aren't, I need to get out of here. Whoa, okay. That's another way to do it. Actually, I should stay over by that wall in case I can pull off a move like that again, because that there really can save me a lot of trouble.
I must wait longer.
Okay, so see if I can do it again. No, can't pull it off again, but at least I got healed by my follower. Ah, no, he got me. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and resurrect right here. We almost got this. Yeah, there you go. Focus on that follower. Let me call in my friends here. Ah, so close. Want to finish this fight. Yes. Oh, and I got myself a new belt. Maybe. We'll see if it's better than the one I'm rocking right now. Otherwise, junk, junk, junk. So let's check out the mighty belt here. Oh, got a couple other junk belts. There we go. Yes, very nice. Ignore pain increased by 4 seconds. Maybe I should... More frenzy damage. So if I switch out the frenzy damage to something else, maybe I can, because ignore pain has helped me out a lot before as well, especially because the cooldown is so much shorter than the Call of the Ancients. They're nice to have, because they go in and do damage as well, but sometimes I just need something that'll keep me from dying. So, oh, okay, the cooldown resets once I level up. Okay, so let me just put a point in here. Maybe a bit into vitality, seeing as I'm having trouble staying alive. And then instead here of that, I'll go... Where do we have it? Ignore pain. Oh, these headphones are sitting top of my head. There we go. Alright, breaks crowd control effects. That might actually be a really good one. I've already got an increase on the duration from my belt. I don't want to redirect. Yeah, I think I'll break crowd control, because there's a lot of those times where I fight an elite that do those, like elites that do those ice bombs. And it really sucks to just kind of stand there and have to take a lot of damage. You just see this terrible Hurricane does anything for... Yeah, there we go. Let's chunk that instead.
Good choice.
Yes, it was. Alright. Okay, so time to see the Enchantress. See if I can't switch out that frenzy. I'm not a tester, no, I am a freelance reviewer. So I've had the game for a couple of weeks. My review went up on GameReactor.dk a couple of days ago. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So, belt. There we go. So instead of frenzy damage, let's see what else I can get. They really like that weapon throw. Just try one more time. Bash. No. Come on. What's the deal with this whole weapon throw again? I don't want weapon throw. I mean, do this one more time. Bash damage. Darn it. Okay, well, that didn't help me at all. Well, it did sort of. I got rid of the frenzy damage. Got a little more armor. Okay, so that Nephalem rift is over, but I think... Let me just check my inventory here. No, I've got nothing in my bag that's taking up space. I can pull off another one. There we go. So, time to go back into it.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
Whatever you say. Okay, so it's time to test out this whole ignore pain deal. Helping me out a little bit. Yeah, there's not much else I can do than hitting that X button, or holding it in this case. Ooh, thank you, follower, to save me again. What I kind of miss about my Crusader character, he had a move that allowed him to completely ignore damage. This here just ignores a part of it. Like, he would go invulnerable for a full 3 seconds or so.
Still recharging.
I think with the possibility of extending it. Yeah, that 17 is my Paragon level. I'll show you in a sec. Once this guy's down. I hate it when they go through the walls. There we go.
Could we find more like that?
So yeah, you can tell, you can see down there at the bottom under my name Baldur, I just went for the default name of the class. It says 70, and then in parentheses 17, and that's basically, yeah, my Paragon level. So I got some extra armor, some extra attack speed and cooldown reductions, strength, and area damage. So I'm working on it. Hopefully I'll get some nice leveling done during this stream.
Not ready yet.
Enemies defy all reason.
I must heal.
I need to not stand in those electrical orbs for too long, otherwise that happens. Resurrect the corpse. Let's get out of the way a bit.
Need more time. Badly.
Ow. Not when using a skill, no, but it does. Well, actually, let me just try out in a second. It might do with some of the skills. It vibrates when I'm close to death and so on, just an extra kind of feedback telling you to get the heck out of the way. And I'm playing on Torment, the first Torment level, so nothing impressive. Yeah, no vibrations during this move either, so it's basically when you're low on health and so on, and when you die, it gives a bit of a vibration as well.
Still recharging.
I need to get out of that hallway. There's a bit too much stuff going on for my liking. No problem. Just feel free to ask any questions, the rest of you as well, if you have any. That's why I'm here. Well, let's just take a look at the difficulty list and then you'll see. Torment, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 Torment levels total, so I've got a ways to go. But I'm glad you're impressed. At least somebody is. I got all dead here. Only at 6%, wow. Well, the reason why other people might be playing it on hard or normal is that you need to complete the game to the first. Well, it's normal, hard, and expert are unlocked from the beginning. Then you unlock master once you complete the story, and then torment unlocks at level 60. All the torment levels. So the reason why some people might be playing on lower difficulties is maybe because they just started new characters and they don't have haven't completed the story yet. Because that's what I've noticed as well. Not a huge amount of streamers have actually finished the campaign on the PS4 version. I should probably junk some of this stuff. Lots of ghosties. Alright, moving on. Yeah, Paragon is basically a system where you get extra levels after cap level. And yeah, you decide which points you want to distribute. So it kind of takes turns. So let me just move a bit closer. I feel like I'm sitting a bit at the bottom of the picture. But yeah, so you'll get 1 point in this here, the core points. Then next time you get a point in offense, then a point in defense, then a point in utility, and it'll just keep going around like that, assigning a point. And once you've got the point, you can distribute it in one of these 4 here. So attack speed, cooldown reduction, critical chance, and critical hit damage. And as I understand it, they're a bit different from class to class, which kind of bonuses you get, at least the 2 top ones. Might be wrong, but yeah. And then you distribute them. You can also just reassign them as you want to. And the top 2 ones, or actually not in this category, but you'll see some of them here in the core, strength and vitality don't actually have a cap. So you can keep leveling those and actually, yeah, go quite nuts with your vitality and your strength. And again, the stats affect all your characters on the account. So if you have a really good Paragon level, making a new character is going to be a lot easier for that character if they rely on those same stats. Okay, let's just see. I'm being joined now by someone. Let me just see the Okay, so Luis Royo. So this is actually the first time I've streamed with somebody else playing the game with me. So this will be interesting. Yeah, exactly like the badass rank in Borderlands 2. I don't know if he's gonna join me or if he's just gonna keep jumping in and out of the game. Oh, okay, he's joined now. Hopefully he'll get here soon. But yeah, since there's not many people who have the game at this point, I'm pretty glad to have a person joining me. To see if he's running around town or what he's up to. I need to get rid of some stuff as well. Yeah, he's right there. So what are we dealing with? Let's check out the party here. Okay, so we're dealing with a demon hunter, it seems. He's got some decent gear as well. Excellent. Salvage some stuff. Repair my stuff. And just jump right back into it, and then he can go ahead and teleport right to me. Alright, I don't know if my friend just went off on his own to do some adventuring.
Time to test my skill.
Yeah, exactly. He was a pretty high level. So that's definitely a character that he's carried over. Actually, no, that's not true. He's been playing it a lot then. He's actually... I wonder how long he's been playing, because again, it's probably a character that he moved over from the PS3 or the Xbox 360. But that just brings you to 70 max. The whole Paragon level system I don't believe was in the former versions. I might be wrong though. Seer's not helping me. Having another player join the game, making the things harder, and he's not even playing with me.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on back into town and see if I can't figure out where he went.
I need to go back.
Nah, these guys won't leave me alone, probably.
Ready yet? More fury. Need more time. I hurt.
Running around, kind of using my Ren skill to drain life from them. go. Oh, what? It's not gonna get me like that. There we go. Going to not stand in those fire things. Not. Finally. Okay, so time to go and see what this Luis Arroyo is doing. He's fighting something, but it's not with me. So quickly just go and throw away my junk. And just do a quick Weeping Hollow. Now what is he doing here?
Crusaders had learned all they could. Akan sent them out into the world, seeking a way to cleanse the corruption that coiled at the heart of the Zakarum faith. There was no clear goal for them to pursue, and some clerics claimed it was a fool's errand, that they could never succeed. But these crusaders
goes back into
would
town.
not be.
Interesting. Where'd he go? I'll find him. Southern Highlands. Yeah, so this guy's a good teammate when he's around. He does have some pretty strong attacks. Yeah, the loading times in this version are pretty much non-existent. It's really wonderful. I think the most I've seen a load screen do is like about 2 seconds or something. That's between chapters. Otherwise, once you're in, it's basically just like a split-second black screen you get, and you're moving on. Boom. Alright, so we got a boss fight happening. I almost forgot how fun it is to play with another actual player in this. For the last couple of weeks I've been playing this version solo. Because, yeah, obviously nobody's really had the game. Why wouldn't you want it on PS4, Roscoe? Oh, a new helmet. Sweet.
I've gained new power.
And a level up. Junk.
I'm carrying too much.
More junk. I need to go back and salvage some of this stuff. put in a Paragon level here as well. Increase my attack speed a bit. Oh, I'm just going to go and see the gem. Actually, let me just check if that's worth it. No, there's no socket in this, so I need to do without for now. Alright, pick up the rest of these things. Junk, 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 junk.
I need to go back.
Well, Roscoe, you need to realize also that, what's it called? You've got the expansion pack, you've got a bunch of new features, like this whole adventure mode that I'm playing right now with this guy. You can gift stuff to each other. There's like the amount of content that you're getting, and also the improvement in quality and in performance. I'd say it's worth it. Although I do agree they should have done some kind of discount for owners of the previous version.
Not ready yet. Still recharging. You cannot stand before me.
I think it's a bit of both, it seems. They definitely scale up the stats, but also this adventure mode thing here really also throws a lot of monsters at you, even when you're playing solo. Where did my friend go? It's always nice with a bit of money coming in you can spend on a game. And I will say that this game is a good place to spend that money, because it really is a lot of content in this this edition.
The ancients have blessed me. Need more time.
The adventure mode is instead of the original game where you could kind of continue, like redo the story over and over again in different kind of difficulty modes. Adventure mode unlocks once you finish the game, and it's basically all the map is unlocked, and you can kind of go around, do these bounties that are kind of randomly generated, and do enough of these bounties. Oh, here we go. We got a nemesis fight going on. I'll explain that in a second as well. Which is a pretty interesting system. So apparently the guy I'm playing with right now had a friend who died to a monster, and that monster leveled up and jumped into my friend's game, which is my game as well. So basically when you die, there's a chance that the monster will level up, jump through a portal, and attack someone on your friend list. And it's an interesting way of kind of making this asymmetrical multiplayer. But yeah, adventure mode is just a way of making it more interesting to kind of level up past the original 70 levels. There we go. And also, no, I'm not ready. I need to pick up all the loot. There we go. This is, what's it called? Torment difficulty. So this is the first of the level 70 plus difficulties.
Still recharging.
Yeah, no, it's not out yet. It's coming out next week. MP10. I'm not familiar with what that is.
I am returning to Temple. Well done. You have finished.
No word on clans. But yeah, I'm a reviewer for those of you who are wondering. I've reviewed the game, and the embargo was lifted, so I decided to stream some of it for you guys. Cares. Monster power. Well, I'm not familiar with anything besides the torment levels, and of course the Paragon levels, but I'm not familiar with what monster power is. I mean, there's regular difficulty levels here. Okay. Just need to remove the gem from the helmet I'm no longer using so I don't get rid of it by mistake. Anything I can combine? Yeah. Not down here. Well, actually I do there. Cool. And then I should put that into these. I'll go ahead and actually... Oh wow, I never noticed it cost that much to remove. Oops. Well, then I need to make some more money.
And
May the battles never end.
Okay, and the dude just left, so that's fine. Or it's too bad, he was a good teammate. Oh, did I earn some Paragon levels as well? Yeah, I did. So I'll put in some more points into armor. Just some resistance would be good. There we go. Yeah, the torment levels go up to level 6. Alright, I'll go back into my my rift here, where the other dude didn't want to go. But yeah, I understand the other dude leaving because he was pretty high Paragon level, so there wasn't probably not a lot of challenge for him at my level. Probably a bit too easy for him. Yeah, I can show my gear again. Check that. So there's my main hand. Fists, shoulders, chest, helmet, necklace, Bracers, secondary, rings, boots, pants, and belt. I don't think they actually show the difficulty in the top right corner on the console version. And yeah, I am looking forward to the Witcher. I mean, being mainly a PlayStation player or gamer, I never played the two first ones, but I've always kind of been envious of the platforms that had it. So yeah, I look very much forward to actually playing it for the first time. Just gonna leave that trap there. It's gonna be a tough fight. Should back off a bit here.
Still recharging. You cannot stand before me.
Oh, whoops. I'll just check out, it looks like I got a new recipe. Oh, Royal Amethyst. That's always good. I wasn't actually aware that they reduced his size. But again, I only recently started playing Barbarian, so my main was a Demon Hunter, but I switched over to Barbarian just to mix it up a bit before this came out, and I kinda liked him so much that I've stuck with him. I would almost agree with the whole Crusader being overpowered. At least I had a much easier time playing Crusader at this level than I have with my Barbarian. It seemed like you just make this one setup and you would never die. Like, he's got one where if he's about to die, he takes no damage for a good while. He even regen his health to full health, and I don't know what. Seems a bit too easy. No, my full-time job is not doing reviews. I'm just a freelancer. Unfortunately, I would love it to be my full-time job, but it's all about, you know, getting hired, and with games journalism being in such a rough spot right now, with everybody using ad blockers and such. There's not a lot of money to go around. So I can only get the job once somebody else leaves. Because they can't afford to hire more than they have right now. So I'm waiting patiently. And hopefully sometime down the line they'll find a spot for me. The way you transfer characters couldn't be easier. You turn on your PS3 version, you go into options, more options, and say export. And then you go onto the PS4 version and you say import. Alright, so there and there. Oh, I just unlocked a Paragon portrait. I don't think it has anything to do with anything besides just a bit of bling. A bit more area damage. No, actually I didn't stop playing the Crusader because it was too easy. It was because when I started my review, they hadn't, or like doing my review, they hadn't updated the PS3 version, so I couldn't import my character. But I needed to get started on the review, so I made a Crusader. I figured might as well because I need to test him out as well as being a new class. But then once they updated the PS3 version, when I wanted to import my old characters, it had to wipe all my new characters from the PS4 version. It's a whole, you know, to do with achievements and so on, and like the in-game achievement system and Paragon levels and all this. So I had to actually delete my my level 70 Crusader in order to bring in my other characters. If you no longer have the PS3, then you're kind of out of luck, I'm afraid.
You cannot stand before me. You need more time.
And I see we have a comedian in the chat. The game's very good. I really enjoyed it. I gave it. Actually, you can check out GameReactor.eu soon, and there'll be a review up. You'll see what I gave it there. I won't spoil it here. But let's just say it was a very positive review. I hate those chains. Get away from me. Get closer together. There we go. I'm playing on Torment, the first level of Torment right now. And yeah, I'm also excited for the game to come out because it has been a pretty lonely 2 weeks playing this game. I had a guy just joined before, but that's the first guy who's not on my friend list, who I've actually tried playing with, who wasn't a colleague reviewer. I mean, the Crusader is a lot of fun. I really enjoy a lot of his skills, and he's got an interesting play style. He's definitely going to be good for group play as well, because he's got some skills that kind of benefit the whole group, shields the whole group, and so on. I'm playing online right now, or at least let me just check. Yeah, I'm open to public right now, but again, nobody really has the game, so they're not joining. I haven't experienced a single glitch, so that's always something. And I can't say if it comes out tomorrow for pre-order customers. Maybe somebody else in the chat can help with that question. And yeah, feel free to add me. I'll be playing this on and off. Especially around release, I'll be playing this game. No, I don't play World of Warcraft anymore. It's been a few years. I used to play it a lot during the Burning Crusade with a bunch of real-life friends. But after Lich King came out and the grind kind of started over for me and my friends, we kind of all looked at each other and realized that, oh, whoops, that we're pretty much starting the grind over, so we pretty much all stopped. I popped in every once in a while just to check out how it's changed and so on, but none of my friends have really joined, so I haven't really stuck around. Yeah, an 8-player limit could be fun. But again, I mean, I don't really miss it, to be honest. I mean, I think 4 is fine.
Not ready yet.
All this damn area damage going on. That's what gets me. H1Z1 I haven't actually kept too much up on, except I heard the announcements and so on, but I've started keeping an eye a bit more on it now since they've like confirmed it for PS4. Again, I'm a PlayStation gamer, so I wasn't paying too much attention when there was a chance it might not actually even come out, because I didn't want to get my hopes up. But I really I checked it out a bit yesterday, their site, it looks very promising. I mean, it looks like it could be a lot of fun. Ah, why am I getting... Sorry about that. Just really need to get out of that craziness right there. Yeah, preloading works in a way that you can download the game, but there's a little timer lock on it, so it won't actually unlock until usually around midnight, a bit past midnight maybe. Depending on your time zone. And yeah, Paragon leveling does seem to go a bit faster than regular leveling. At least I think it kind of starts over the whole kind of... It takes longer and longer between each level, kind of like it does with the original levels. Whoa, get out of there.
Still recharging. I grow weak. Not ready yet. Health return.
There we go. Hate those ice bombs. There's no Inferno levels or normal levels anymore. They've pretty much changed it up to this whole difficulty system here, where you have normal, hard, expert for the beginning. Then you complete the game, you unlock Master, and you hit level 6, you unlock the Torment levels. And then Adventure Mode has kind of taken over the whole playing through the campaign over and over. Although it is a possibility, but you just choose one of these difficulties instead of the whole Inferno thing, and so on. I don't know if Magic Find ups itself automatically.
Still recharging.
During leveling up Paragon. But I think, let me just check. So I'll be Gold Find there. Critical hit maximum. So yeah, maybe Magic Find will increase automatically. But I haven't actually checked it out that much. Paragon levels are levels you gain once you pass cap level. So once you hit 70 in this case, which is the cap now, you can continue leveling your character and give them smaller bonuses.
My pack is full.
Oh, of course your pack is full. I didn't notice it in the PS3, but after I posted my review saying this was a new feature, somebody came in and corrected me saying that it was in the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. I'm still doubtful. I don't remember seeing it, so... And I played it a few weeks before review, so... So I don't know if I'm the one who's wrong or the reader who was wrong. Let's check out these shoulders then. Could be interesting. Reduced cooldown, and well, I can change up that revenge stat, hopefully. We'll just go and check that out. Thanks, Roscoe. Okay, it was in the PS3 version. I did not see it at all. So I guess I might have to go and tell my boss to fix that in the review. Yeah, greener set items. I don't know how the whole internals work when it comes to the, what's it called? Magic Find and so on. I know I'm not from California. I am from the exact opposite. I'm from Denmark. We don't exactly get that kind of weather here. Could go for some nice California weather right now. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I'm missing a map here to change that. Alright, well, we'll just go with it as it is. Go back in there. Oh, actually, that's 60% only. Oh, you want to see it glow? Sure, I can do that. Unequip, drop. There you go. So you get that green, glowy thing going on. No problem. Yeah, the auction house actually never made it into the console versions, which is pretty great. Never had to deal with that whole situation with what some people call pay to win. Although I will say I managed to make a few euros on the auction house on the PC version when it first came out. So that was pretty nice. Yeah, Auction House would ruin the game and did almost ruin the game. That's why they took it out of the PC version. What about Denmark, Blue Dog? Yes, this is online multiplayer. I'm just not playing with anyone right now because nobody's joined. At least the guy who had joined left again, so I'm just waiting for someone else to join. And yeah, this particular rift is going on for a good while. I don't know if it's because I completed one earlier. Maybe the percentage kind of goes up of how many demons you have to kill for summoning the longer you stay in the game. Sure, I can show para points right now. No problem. So there you got the core points, offense, defense, and utility. So I've gone for strength, vitality there, some attack speed and some cooldown reduction, armor and resist, and some area damage mainly on my utility points. But yeah, also remember guys, I do work as a reviewer, so I do get a hold of games early, especially PS4 games, and I usually stream some of those games if the embargo is no longer in effect. So if you guys want to check out more videos in the future, just make sure to subscribe on Twitch. You'll get notified that I'm playing. So I can't say at this point what I'll be playing in the future, but there should be some fun games coming up. And yeah, the account on Twitch is just Flipkick661. The Paragon point spans the entire account, so it affects all characters on the account. Kind of like badass points in Borderlands. Get out of that.
I must wait longer.
Ow. I mean, I enjoyed the Reaper expansion quite a bit, and with this whole new adventure mode and so on that's in it, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's really added a lot to the game. You can reset Paragon points, and as I understand it, you can do it as much as you want. So you're not stuck with any one choice that you make. This guy will just not die. There we go. I got some new plans as well. Let's check out this here. This is a two-hand. Yeah, don't need that. And then the new plans here. So almost at 75% here. No, the game's out on the 19th. I just have an early copy of it. Oh, the top option up here is it's gifts and Horadric caches. So Horadric caches are kind of these boxes that you get for completing bounties in adventure mode, and you open them up and they have a bunch of loot in them, kind of a bunch of reward items, kind of like a chest that you carry with you. And gifts are a console thing where when a legendary item drops, there's a chance that a little gift will also drop with the name of somebody from your friends list who also plays the game. And you can send that gift to the person, and when they open it, they will also receive a legendary item that is kind of tailor-made to the character that they're playing with when they open it. So you kind of help each other out even though you're not playing together at the same time. Yeah, a lot of gem designs here, which is nice. Might as well just keep hitting the wrong side. That's another little feature that they put in there to the game. So the touchpad, if I hit on this side over here, I'll go straight to the skills screen, and if I hit the other side, I'll go straight to inventory. It's a little gimmicky, but I mean it works. It's a nice little way of getting in there quickly. No problem. I'm just glad I can answer some questions, because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about this. And I mean, that is kind of the point of streaming, if you ask me. So yeah, just keep the questions coming. I'll do my best to answer them, and keeping up with the chat. Okay, 87. We really want that boss to start showing up soon. To go a bit crazier here with... That's very kind of you to say. I just hope that I can keep answering questions properly for you guys. I do drink beer sometimes when I play. I might partake a bit later. It is the weekend after all, and girlfriend isn't home. She's gone for the weekend, so it's just me and you guys. So yeah, maybe a little stop down to the shops for some beers later might be in order. We'll have to see. There's definitely more mobs in this than in the PS3 version, but that might also just be because of the adventure mode and stuff that I'm playing. It might be the same on PS3. I don't know if it has any kind of problems there. If you want to follow me using your PS4, you have to use the PS4 browser. Go into twitch.tv and then search for Flipkick661. You can also watch the stream from there, but it's a bit more... I would say ghetto, to use slang for it. It's not as well implemented as the app is. But yeah, it would be nice if in the future they added some kind of feature where you could follow people on Twitch straight from your PS4 app. Show you my feet for no reason. Well, I got shoes on right now, so... And I'm not going to take off my shoes in the middle of this boss fight here, so... The state of gaming right now. It's a deep question. I think it's in a kind of interesting place. Because... You're not really seeing anything except AAA games and indies right now. You don't get those in-between games anymore. It seems like the economy of creating video games has changed a bit. So either you've got so much money that you can make a AAA game, or you're basically just going the indie route with no money at all and just getting crowdfunded and so on. That being said, we're seeing a lot of pretty great indie games being released. I mean, the indie scene has changed a lot as well. So the quality has definitely gone up. And just to answer 2 quick questions there, yes, I am playing Barbarian, and no, I have not been able to even get close to Torment 6. I tried it, I died on the first trash mob I saw without even making a slight dent in his health. So I quickly went back to main menu and turned down the difficulty level because I had no chance. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, Black Cherry. And feel free to come back some other time. No, I haven't got any Greater Rift keys yet in the game. And yeah, even with the Crusader, I was able to play Torment 3 on my Crusader. But with my Barbarian, I'm sticking with Torment 1 right now, as you can tell. It's hard enough as is. But again, in a way, it's nice to know that I've got a bit of ways to go before actually playing the endgame content. Legendary gems, I haven't witnessed any, but I mean, I'm picking up a lot of plans. You probably noticed, some of you right now as well, I'm constantly picking up plans for new gems, so legendary gems seem like a plausible thing to be in the game. I mean, I think it's pretty likely. Got a boss here. But yeah, again, I will agree with you guys as well. Yeah, it's nice that there's so many difficulty levels and so on, and you can't just go right into them right off the bat, because it really does add a lot of replay value to the game, or at least a longevity to the game, which I find to be pretty important when it comes to this type of game that's all about the grind. It's a two-hander I just picked up there. Kind of want to go for the one-handers for my Barbarian so I can get that attack speed going. Let me just check it out. Yeah, it's a pole arm. Too bad. Yeah, exactly, the hardcore mode. I've tried it a bit on the PS3 back in the day, but and yeah, the boss is going to be here any second now. And I have the game early because I work as a pre-release reviewer, just for the new viewers wondering the same. The button layouts for attacks, I don't know if you can tell in the quality of the stream, but you'll see them in the bottom left right there. You can see they have everything mapped out. So X for basic attacks and so on, but you can mix and match them as much as you want. Alright, so the Guardian is here. He's coming from up there. Let me just quickly get rid of these before he shows up. He's coming. Oh, he's a big fatty cake here. guys in here a bit. Yeah, there we go.
I grow weak. I must wait longer.
Ow. Starting to hurt a bit, this guy. Let me just...
I wish I could do that. More fury. I need aid.
Okay. Boom.
Still recharging.
This dude likes to drop these little clouds of gas, and they're kind of hard to see. No, there's no limit on streaming time. I mean, the adventure mode is definitely fun. It's a different way, of like doing the grind. I haven't experienced any real no FPS drops. It's actually been pretty steady.
Not enough fury.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of these little blobs here as well.
Need more time.
I need to find a good place to stand, because he's just constant. I need to bring him with me, I guess. Because fighting him in this little arena area is not doing me any... And actually perhaps not move in that direction, but back where I came from, so I don't run into new mobs and get myself in trouble that way. Yeah, he's a tough boss, this one. A nice little freeze frame on the boss there. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted right now. This boss fight is a little tough. At least it requires a bit of attention because of those fart clouds, I guess I'll call them. Spin to win build. I'm taking it that you mean the kind of hurricane move that he's got. I haven't actually used it too much. I could probably check it out now, just to try something different. So instead of this one here, maybe the whirlwind move might be a good thing. Weapon throw, there we go, whirlwind. I need the cooldown to end.
I must heal. I wish I could do that.
Got some pretty powerful damage over time he's got. Okay, so this one I was going to switch out. And we got it there. Secondary tornado, pull enemies in, critical hits, gain fury. Whirlwind, fire, and magma. That might be interesting. Oh, just need to heal up here. This is a pretty effective move. I should use it more. Because I don't really have anything else that takes Fury up. Oh,
I've been healed.
boom. Yeah, I need to watch out for those fart clouds, I like to call them.
Still recharging. I need healing. Not enough fury.
They really stay for a long time, those clouds as well.
I must wait longer.
But yeah, about the patches and so on, I believe I read an interview where they said that they are able to put out the patches much more regularly on the PS4, but they will not, of course, be day and date of the PC patches, because they need to go through certification on the consoles, but they'll definitely be able to do it a bit more in time.
Fury.
Well, you can kind of circle around a bit. I mean, but my problem right now with him is that he puts out these gas clouds, and they do damage over time, and also they kind of stick to you a bit, the damage over time, so even if you're out of the cloud, it'll keep damaging. So that's why I'm kind of dancing around. Yeah, yeah, I was thinking that as well when I saw the whole Fury game during Whirlwind. Might check that out instead. But again, I can't pull, like, it's not really that I run out of Fury that I don't do it more, it's more that I get stuck in those clouds, so I need to back up. I got him.
I'm badly hurt.
Is that a massive fart? That's funny.
I can't carry it anymore.
Okay, so I need to go and... look at that. Damn clouds. Keeping me from my loot. Oh, I need to go back and... Yes, thank you for that.
I've got some brand new goods you might.
Yeah, I need money. Repairs. Yeah, I used to run with defensive yells, but then another viewer told me to go for more AoE, and I mean, I'm still playing around with it. So my build isn't in any way perfect. Patch notes for PS4, well, I guess on their site there might be some, but if it's a patch that's already come out, if you highlight the game and press options, you can actually go in and see update notes. Most games use it. Some games like Call of Duty and so on actually don't use them. I don't know, it's up to the developer if they want to post them there. No, this is this edition that comes out for PS4 about the Diablo 3 remake question. It's Diablo 3 and Reaper of Souls. It's like the complete package that you get. You get everything. You want to see the helmet? I'll show you the helmet right there. You say hammer, do you mean hammer as an equipped hammer, or hammer as the thrown hammer skill? Because I was told to always run with a one-handed axe in main hand as a barbarian yesterday. Person might have been wrong. And yes, I brought this character over from the PS3. I did have a Crusader as well that I made before bringing over the character, which I hit 70 with, but I had to race him to bring over my other characters. That's how it kind of goes. If you import characters onto the PS4, everything that's already on the PS4 gets wiped. Oleoric's crown stats. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the PS3 version of Reaper of Souls, you can either buy the DLC, I believe. I'm not sure, but I think you can. Excuse me. Or you can buy the Ultimate Evil Edition, which also has the main game and this game, or the expansion in it. And the expansion, I would say, it's like an extra act of the game, which I would say is slightly longer than the other acts. And then this whole adventure mode and so on. So you get quite a bit of content after that, a lot of end game content. The Reaper of Souls on PS3 can be bought, I think, as a download if it comes out, or as a package deal download, or on disc you can only get the Ultimate Evil Edition on disc, so that means Diablo 3 and Reaper of Souls. For PS4 there's only the Ultimate Evil Edition. Hardcore mode is not something that I really play a lot. I do it sometimes when I'm with friends and we're just kind of like jump in 4-player co-op. Hardcore mode, because then, you know, it's like last man standing thing going on, which is fun. It's not something that I sit down and play a lot, but I mean, I definitely see the draw of it. I mean, it's a lot of fun, it's a whole risk thing and everything, but yeah. Sorry, I just need to pay attention to what's going on here, because these guys are a little tough. Yeah, you want to know what this game is about? Well, it's pretty simple. It's basically just killing demons and getting loot. That's the main idea. And it's a pretty, oh man, damn it. Pretty addictive concept. Okay, thanks, Bloody. So yeah, no standalone for the DLC or the expansion. So basically, if you want the expansion on PS3, then you need to get the main game again as well. I'm familiar with Angry Joe from people talking about him, but I've actually never watched him. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Yeah, well, the DPS, if you check out my gear, I've gone pretty much red gem everywhere that I can, and my Paragon level is also all about DPS. So I've got as much DPS as I can in there. It's basically just the difficulty making them kind of tough to kill. But yeah, I'm actually done with this rift, so I might as well just jump out of it.
I am returning to town.
Always need more cowbell, Caustic. That's true. I'll sell it because I managed to bankrupt myself on doing stupid stuff earlier. So okay.
Well
Talk to
done.
Auric here. A new Paragon level. Yeah, sure, I'll show off some blood shards here first, then I'll go to the transmogrify. I need to check out something there anyway.
Shall we?
So the blood shard vendor here is basically you buy mystery items, and I have not once I've tried getting an item that was actually worthwhile, but most of the time it's junk that I get. Well, not junk, but it's not better than what I've already got. So we can check out a one-handed mystery weapon here because I've got plenty of shards. You can see down there at the bottom I got 159. This costs 15. And yes, I am streaming on the best quality HD settings. Yeah, see, there you go. So, not great. Maybe my follower can use it, actually. No, it's not even good enough for my follower. Alright, so I will up my strength a bit to get that. Oh, didn't know that he could kind of give feedback like that. And that's all the points I have to distribute. So, transmog. Hello, Yakumo. Alright, so here we go, the transmog. So the first thing a transmogrify can do is, well, transmogrify. It's basically you take an item and you can change the look of the item. So you can see my helmet there, hopefully, change. And then there's a special helmet, the Shadow of the Colossus helmet, which is exclusive to the PS4, obviously. And you have to have actually a full set of Shadow of the Colossus gear. It's pretty expensive when you want to transmogrify something to look like a legendary, whereas the smaller ones they're like 500, so it's basically just a free, change the look. Then you can enchant, and I'm actually going to try and pull that off with one of my items that I got earlier, I think. Yeah, I'm going to change the gold from monsters here. Yeah, and this does have online co-op. You're just not really seeing it happen because it's pre-release, so there's not a lot of people actually playing out there. Right, so I'm going to try and change this 31% gold from monsters here. It's going to cost me a bit. It's going to cost me some mats. And we will get a random list of different things. Physical resistance, gold pickup, and so on. Guess I'll go for physical resist for now. I'm going to try one more time because I have the mats and I have the money for it. Yeah, so that one there, I do like Thorn's damage a bit, especially because I'm up close a lot, so I can... So that's better than Gold Find I find right now for me. How about this one here? Lightning skill damage, crit chance, resist elements. So actually I can see I've got a pretty nice boost to my health orb stuff here. So actually I have one here that I can probably change because I think I have more than enough in the other one. So I can maybe focus a bit more on... Weapon throw, ancient spear. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to replace this skill with. Yeah, I go for this one here so I do some more damage when I'm in a group. The yellow portal was basically where I came from. It's a Nephalem rift, and the way it works is that you go into adventure mode like I'm in right now, and you pick up rift fragments or rift key fragments. So you'll see this area here I've actually finished. I can check out the world map. So over here there's some bonus stuff going on, and there's all these bounties around it. So here I have to kill Inquisitor Hamath, clear Sirocco caverns. I'll go for that one. And for each of these, I get a fragment key. Once I have 5 key fragments, sorry, I can open up a rift, and that's kind of like another dungeon system going on. I don't actually know about the transmog stuff if you get the stuff from PS3 as well. I'm not sure that you do. I mean, on this barbarian, I don't really have a lot of stuff, so it must be that it's only the stuff that you get here in the Ultimate Evil Edition, or well, after it's been implemented. I can't speak to how others have this game already. I have it because I'm a reviewer, so I finished reviewing the game and I decided to stream a bit. The Crusader's fun. He's definitely got some nice defense skills going on. And also a bunch of the skills actually affect the entire group, so if you're playing with other players. Alright, let's go take care of this.
Need more time.
That's true, yeah, the monsters here are quite a bit easier. But also because in the rift I kept going down floors, and I think there's like a max of 5. So that's why I think they got pretty tough towards the end. I work as a freelancer for Game Reactor Denmark, and also a lot of my reviews go up on the international site GameReactor.eu. So you can check out those sites. I don't know if my review is going up on the international sites, just translated, or if one of the UK guys is doing a review for that. But definitely keep an eye out for it, because we do a lot of reviews and